God damn. I was around the...
It just got yeeted, like...
I love my saps.
Yeah, I have idea.
Okay, I have a good idea.
It's P90 rush.
I'm a gamer.
Oh, 100 IQ. No.
100.
21 on your right.
Mid one more. I can't die, East Coast out then. Nice.
100.
You sure?
What? Hexik,
Help! Nice.
yeah, slow.
Where's the last one?
Let's stay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's say.
A bomb.
Do you have the bomb?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
they pick up it. Yeah.
I'm flashing.
Flash right. Yeah. Maybe on site, maybe.
Probably in the hallway. Yeah, also.
Behind. Not.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Nice try.
Yeah, nice try. Okay. J Green, you can drop Deagle.
It's kind of like a deagle.
Jay. What the hell?
What the hell? Oh my god. No way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's A.
Flashing over A.
Oh my god.
Fucking.
It belongs
I love my
Hello.
slaps and do my favorite jobs.
Too low, one backside.
One trash.
Yeah.
One right, Boxman.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Here, one
It's
here,
two,
plant.
fuck.
No, plant here.
Oh, on the right. Nice. Diffuse. You have it.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Oh, do you have an AK lying around? Do you have an AK? Well, yes.
Behind AK.
Oh, behind you, AK, behind you.
Oh.
О, спасибо, брат.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah.
I can't understand what language you're speaking on. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't speak Russian.
I
only-
will play with this AVP.
My native,
You understand
Okay,
what I
you're,
mean? Yes?
my native language is London is the capital of Great Britain.
My president
My
is Michael
English is
Jordan.
capital of Bright Britain.
Oh, there's
Maybe
really
B.
smoke down A.
B?
Maybe. I don't know. Not. A.
Б чисто...
Ninja that.
One that hit, one that hit.
Connector. Yeah. Nice.
Map interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's super.
Yeah,
It's super
I like the
house.
timing on A. Yeah,
yeah.
the timing
mean,
are pretty
it-
interesting.
Most of the map is just like a corridors, but it doesn't matter. It's like it's still interesting to play.
Kinda reminds me, if you remember.
Yeah, it looks pretty. The Raider looks pretty shit actually, but the way how the map plays is pretty good. It's like
Good.
If you remember the map for Hella, I think
surprisingly
from
good.
Vanguard it reminds me of that. B hit.
Why am I alone?
Bombi.
Кого бомбить?
Меня.
Осуждаю! Осуждаю. Ой, блядь.
Поросят?
Гайс, пацаны, у меня, это, Тимур, ко мне.
Я осуждаю
пачка.
контекст, который ты использовал. Не оправдывайся.
Меня... Тимур, у меня пачка.
О май гад. Оба на сайте.
На сайту?
Да, на сайте. Справа.
Что делать?
На
А
сайте
тут
точка...
можно?
Нет.
На сайте
Отвечаю.
дойки.ком.
Fotohub.com.
Идем, блядь.
Да там никого нету, хватит туда смотреть.
Мы с тобой тише вроде.
I think...
No way!
Иди.
Nice.
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 Я говорю, может обойти. Но не с этой стороны.
Да не, они оба дропнулись, они бы не обошли.
Give me your guns. This is a robbery. This is a robbery.
Drop.
Thank you.
The robber.
This is a robbery. I have a gun.
What is this? Unturned RP server?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's the new way to get guns, you know.
I'll write it down.
A-long, maybe.
Like you just
Clear.
put the gun,
I guess.
put the barrel to his head and save his soul, and then you have your head blown off. Easy. Yeah.
Bomb is despawn, bomb
Oh
is
my
despawn.
god!
What the
Come
fuck?
on!
How didn't I kill him? How? No
Oh, what
way.
the fuck?
No fucking way, bro.
Bomb is despawn, they wanna go B. Ah, never mind.
Oh my.
Anti guys.
Yeah, nice try. That you can drop me.
Папушки кажи, не розумію.
M4.
Що?
M4. I think we have money for yeah, for
А
buy.
кому я ски... А,
Не, мне.
Блять.
Yeah. Yeah, defending A isn't just not mine thing, I guess. One that mid.
One B
Nice.
long.
Flashes out, eh?
One here, one here.
One pass mid, pass to B.
Smoke A. Guys, it's A maybe.
Oh.
To smoke A.
Oh my god, yeah, one
We might
connector.
have one. We might have one from behind, but I'm not really sure.
Guys, one.
Oh, what the fuck? Two coming B, two coming B, two coming B.
No.
I didn't understand what's happening on this map.
You know, Christians call it hell. You know.
Two,
Ashimolai.
maybe.
Long A.
One long, last long, not.
Bro, where the fuck is the long, bro? I'm just defusing. No.
Nice try.
Ente guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh, no way!
Бля, хорошие нет. Да блять! Прыгай, меня делать нечего.
У тебя такой голос, блядь, дед, который член ребенка сует в жопу, блядь. Блядь. Такой типа, давай. Давай.
Да хуй знает.
У меня так друг умер, блядь.
Хорош.
Да.
Oh shit.
НТ.
МТ.
Like at least I have a high headshot rate. You know.
Nice.
Бог ему 71% головы.
Да.
На 4... Ёб твою налево.
Я помню, я однажды сыграл катку, где было что-то киллов 10 и было 100%. Для меня это база.
Mid, maybe.
I
Nice.
stay, go big.
One under, one under.
Bomb B, bomb B.
Fire in the hole.
I know.
Careful.
Oh shit.
Yeah, one under, one was under.
Under B, yeah.
He's still under.
Найс, хорош.
What the fuck was it?
Nice.
Nice.
But I still don't believe they have like this music kit in the game.
I have a lot of ping. Does someone want this?
Bro, this is,
I can take.
this is a robbery.
Thank
Give me
you.
one. This is a fucking
you.
robbery.
If
Thank you.
someone need, pick up.
Я снимаю, на.
Flash mid.
What steps say?
Stop
Like 3.
flashing mid for fuck's
Coming.
sake.
No one on belong.
A, maybe.
Oh shit. Plant Bombay.
Oh, I fucking love this window on mid.
One here, maybe right. Box one. Hey.
Да он заебал, блядь.
Где я? Я в раю.
Вот Петра.
Good help.
О, апостолы Петра.
Вот вы на меня гоните, а у Виндикса так на 70% хедшотов.
А, да?
Да, все, давай.
Домой.
Нет,
Нет,
это
ну,
у
40, или его чё?
Люк Валя,
Ты- у меня
я что-то
33.
перепутал.
Лукас.
Люк Валя,
Лук.
Люк Валя 70%.
Look.
Там я просто посмотрел, это последнее место, у меня и свичнулись команды.
Погнали, go. Поймали, Тимур,
дай.
пофиг. На мужика.
Go die the worst way possible.
Погнали, пофиг, я
Oh, what?
бегаю.
Oh my
Где я?
fucking god.
Давай.
It's like something like 3 people on
Помогай,
the
ой, ёпт.
No one beside.
Fuck,
Блядь, смешно.
помогай.
One behind you.
Хорош.
Ah, come on. On the right.
Yeah, I really like this window on mid. It's
Yes,
fucking
It's the gamer window.
It's clearly behind, like, you don't have chance. Any.
Знаете, это вот это окно, из которого там малолетки кидают вот эти шарики с водой.
Это окно, из которого малолетки кидают сюда.
It's window how, like,
Вот такой же принцип.
some kids.
On site B.
Кидаются там.
One on the left here.
Implant, guys, one more implant, guys, домой, все, домой, не надо.
Оу.
Так, нападаем, наступаем, атакуем. На нос Ростова, давай, уже расчехлим ножи, давай. Где он, стоять, на нос.
POV Лондон.
Давай.
London POV. Come on.
Ah, not knife.
На нос,
Come on, lad.
покажем. Давай, режь. Нужно мясо.
Ой,
Зарезали деда.
Зарезали.
Бля, я всегда, когда вот под такими окнами прохожу, я всегда типа боюсь, что реально какие-то малолетки либо сброс, либо там в спину плюнут, блядь.
Я когда прохожу минут с таким окном, я боюсь, что там, бля, будет чел, которого Кеннеди убил, блядь.
Бля.
One mid.
One on their left here.
one side.
Is that?
Давай, малой, я сгорел. Плент бомба.
Right.
Хорош.
На!
Чинатус.
Да, его.
Чиназис. Чинакус имбе. Чино.
This is what happens when you
You know what?
talent.
It's my AK.
Among Us.
Kill yourself.
You should kill yourself now.
Never that of me.
I'm sorry.
Mother!
Oh, sorry.
Oh my mother!
No, sorry.
Jay Green behind me.
One top mid.
Gotcha.
One top mid.
One side.
Да, дымовую завесу. Найс. Дефай, хорош. Малый красава. Лоу-хп минус 99 дал, отвечаю, зуб дал его.
Nice.
Вот, я же говорил. Ну не важно.
It's very easy for playing for terrorists.
It's very easy for ends.
Yeah, and
It's
they
very
can get
easy
through
for
A
ends
pretty
than
easy.
spot a super belt.
Okay, let's
О,
try.
это да. Вот это по-нашему.
It's very easy for ends. Это мы так делаем, господи, блядь.
Погнали в десятером на, блядь.
We can like take.
Would you like to do see?
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Do you want me to moan or what? Like?
Go, Mare, again. Skip it up, sorry.
Speed it up, yes.
Yes.
I have 4 HP, no.
The fuck are you doing?
No, please.
Где я? Меня убили с спины.
No!
КТ, лаз КТ, по-моему. Найс. No, я сам.
Блин, когда уже мюзики с Михаилом Кругом, я не понимаю.
Так.
Какие-то выигрываешь раунды,
They'd never expect A second time in a row.
I think
Alright,
we'd
let's go again.
make Mikhail Shatunov third
You
September.
Maybe you should know.
Я календарь, я календарь, Шатутинский.
I'm switching
Это вообще, да.
календарь.
Я календарь,
Ну нет, да, я просто календарь.
я календарь, я
Календарь.
Я долбоёб.
Я календарь.
я аферист.
Я хп отвечаю,
Я
жопу ставлю.
сын тайской.
One under.
Ничего.
Is that?
One here.
Oh my
Один
god.
суперло, отвечаю, ничего не
Oh,
ставлю.
no, why?
Так, пацаны, чё, куда? Чё? Я дома. Дай
Oh, what the fuck? One back of A.
Yeah.
2 on A, 2 on A.
Ай! Конченая! Ну, дрянь, я тебя ненавижу. Как его убрать?
Green might be on your right.
Yeah, I think. Oh, break.
They one city.
Кнопку Z вырвать, блядь.
Тудаю.
Блин, ну чё ты, ну, блядь.
I had.
Грин, тащи, малой.
Блин, вот бы выкинуться из этого окна, реально.
One left.
Найс.
Oh my god!
Crossfire, maybe, yeah?
Good spray, but maybe.
Someone
I love my
just
stuff and do my favorite
Dead, возьми этот скин.
Шо? Ага, спасибо.
Да, возьми этого скинхеда, пожалуйста.
Чиван Мюрзет. Спасибо.
Возьми этого скинхеда и просто уеби его нахуй об бордюр, ёбаный, блядь.
Пойду с дробовиком на мид.
Он возьмет?
Ну а хер ли нам, бизнесменам?
Oh my god.
I think we still have like
One
2
behind
guys on
smoke.
Kiriston.
Green.
Грин. Радость.
One. Here one.
План бомба.
Box one. Push.
No! Gonna die.
Money! No! Monkey!
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
One behind box one. City one.
Last mid.
That's
Last mid.
Yeah, last mid.
Yeah, lots of freaking mid, I know.
He knows this.
No.
You.
I left Lucas. I left Lucas. I don't knife him.
You don't you guys.
I left
Thank you.
S Lucas. He's look nice.
Блять, прошел только полчаса, вижу тоже уже 8 ушей.
На.
On mid,
На, мазафака.
on that.
Найс. Хорош, малой тащи. Где я?
I just flashed the
Зачем?
shit. Yeah, I just fucking flashed the shit at you. Sorry.
Лоха,
It's alright.
отвечаю. Все, ставлю.
I like
be
how
too much.
city can try pushing the smoke, but
No,
sunlight just
no.
not.
Wait, you didn't kill him? What?
What?
На, на.
One
No,
here.
we didn't kill him. No.
Двое,
О.
тумор,
Я
давай.
бот
Ты
лаз,
всё,
бот
двое
лаз,
там,
бот лаз.
слева.
Yeah.
Малой тащи. Плачерки.
Yeah. Yeah.
Это не...
Yeah, bot on left. Yeah. Я в на side.
Oh my god.
НТ.
I think it's scope or no? Maybe.
Lobby, guys.
Boxman, take this.
Okay. No. I see what the name is. No.
What's the name?
No way.
Bro.
No, it's like the skin itself. It just has that on it. I
Yeah,
bought it on the
yeah.
Steam market like this.
Yeah.
One push behind.
I
Two behind. Mid front.
Кого?
I'm planting A, by the way.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, gamer.
Gamers.
Defuse.
Who defuse?
Hey, we killed him.
I'm not defuse. What do you mean?
Please defuse it. А, ты опоздал, Соник. Теперь идентифицированных заправок. No, he's coming from me. Mamma mia. He's coming from me.
Mamma mia, kurwa perdola.
Смакуешь, да? I am the one.
Я Дора. У меня дома стоит Дора, я не шучу. У меня прям много Дор дома. Настоящих.
Ты тоже гигантская пушка времен Второй мировой войны, нифига себе.
Нет, у меня таких дома миллиарды. Хочешь дам?
Пушку или просто, да?
Просто так.
А, ну да.
Oh my god.
Чно!
To right.
Чно!
It's
No,
stuck maybe.
what?
It's maybe
No,
stuck. B.
I think we like should watch.
Назад, это, блядь, ты понял?
Overside.
Rush mid.
Yeah, there's one more behind.
Oh.
One more behind. Yeah, one more.
No, green go with blue.
О, где я?
What?
Я лагай.
Behind.
Она спина, брат, спина. Красава.
Why widgets have some
I
look?
think we should. I think we just need like a Soviet Union anthem to like make it.
Oh my god. Clear.
I have a lot of ping.
Yeah, can you please turn on the Soviet Union anthem? It's just gonna take like the negative and go on meat, you know. This is the tactic.
A big fucking cock.
Yeah,
Huge fucking cock on this
No, we're
guy.
just gonna show him that like what happened
He's
to
gonna show me
Stalin, you know?
fucking
Your love is so beautiful, man.
This is what
Whoa, my
happened
God.
to товарищ Сталин.
Давай. Где мы?
Перезаряжаюсь!
Мы в Советском Союзе, ребятки.
Nice.
День так похож на ночь куплет. Стой, линия огня, перекрати.
Ни шагу назад!
Наяривай. Хорош.
Перезарядка. Извини.
Погнали.
Перезарядка, говорю же, блин.
Ай, блядь. Красава. Трехочковый, брат. Как это на английском будет?
Как что будет на английском?
Трехочковый.
3-pointer.
Holy.
Pointer. Нифига.
Oh,
А,
whoa,
всё, да.
bro.
Swallow my cum.
Эйс.
Oh, yes, sir.
Эй, пацаны, мид! Спасибо.
Oh no, I almost. Oh, one is 15 HP, one is
No, no.
15 HP, man.
Close.
One mid.
Yeah, he's 15 HP, nice.
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 I'm gonna rotate up.
Yeah, one is from A, and I think we have someone behind you, yeah.
Nice. Last low HP, I think.
Watching.
Nice!
Раки,
Good
как
job,
easy.
guys.
Я молодец.
Дима Раков.
I keep getting away with it.
Very interesting to play.
Azus.
Why the fuck am I end up bottom fragging? That's sad.
Alright,
I had
feedback
18 I
time.
had 18 kills. Someone fucking stole a kill from me.
I had less kills than you, so.
But are we like giving feedback or playing one more game?
Currently
give
got
feedback.
feedback.
I think there's another game at 11, so just feedback.
I'm doing a good play.
Feedback, okay.
I can't
Who's
join
first?
spectator.
Yeah, who's first?
Wendy or J Green, please leave spectator.
I need record.
Oh,
Okay, you can join now.
Yeah.
Alright, who wanna go first? Who has the least amount of feedback?
I could go.
Alright, go ahead. Just remember to say your name so you know
yeah, we
who
can
to
always do
spectate.
Luke. Luke.
Look well
Okay.
on the T side
Okay,
with the
I
red
got you. I'm
belts.
spectating.
Yeah, okay. So this should be a non-slug funk rush for because when you open it, it gives like way less damage, and you can also throw nades if it's not slug. Just run out like.
Yeah. Right now, I just threw it in like about like 30 minutes beforehand, so I didn't actually set up to be
Yeah, hold on.
more than just texture. But yeah, I can do that. So it's donates through.
Yeah, just a little tip. You had a lot of headshot angles going on everywhere. It felt like this one especially.
Okay.
Which they're not fun to play against, but like you can have them sort of. I guess I don't have that much else. I think the pathing here was a bit complicated. Like the way it's set up, maybe you could simplify it a little bit somehow. And maybe like a little ramp to get up to here and extend it a little so you can have an alternate peak to mid. So extending this and adding a little ramp so you can like shift up.
Yeah. Okay.
Some feed angles and connector that I guess you can't do much if it's built like that. But they're certainly not. And also, as a team picking this with the window in place, you have to check this and check the window at the same time. That's annoying. So
I tried offsetting the walls so you can like.
it's like yeah.
It's a little difficult, but. All right.
I would extend it a bit more. Because you also have this at the same time. It's gonna take too much. I will start looking at this, yeah. But yeah, that's it. It was like pretty fun. I can say that. But yeah.
That was a pretty fun map, I think.
Yeah.
Especially for just a white box.
As well, clip these so you can surf them.
Oh, okay. So at first they were surfable, and I'm like, okay, you're able to move through it real fast. That's why I added. That's why those blocks are there. Is so you can't surf on them, and I clipped them up. A bit of a fun ruiner.
Not cool.
Okay, so it was written like that. I'm like, oh, I had one of my friends was just like, man, this is, it shouldn't be allowed. I'm like, okay, whatever.
It's gonna be a fun dynamic.
You think so?
I would say. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Even with the roof extend like this, you won't be able to get much speed.
Yeah.
So.
Alrighty.
Yeah. That's it.
Alright, thank you. Who wants to go next? Who also doesn't have a lot of feedback?
I can go.
Alright.
Alrighty.
I'm Dash Boy on CT side. So I think the main thing I noticed that the map was pretty fun overall, but like I think this area, like I really noticed the pathing was a bit weird. So I think that this path, maybe you could just remove this altogether because it doesn't serve that much of a new function. and also this window, yeah, make it non-solid or whatever. But like, I thought that maybe you can either have, because I think this window is a bit, like it could be pretty powerful. I don't know. So maybe you can either do, you have this window, and you don't have this entrance, or vice versa. I don't know. That's just an idea, but
Alrighty.
and yeah, and obviously there's some like polish, like some like weird headshot angles. I don't remember. There's one somewhere.
There's one on A. I know that for sure that I need to change up.
Oh, there was. I think it was. Is it here? I think yeah. It's this. This is a headshot angle. So, yeah. So just make these boxes a bit taller. This, yeah. Well, other than that, I think this map is pretty fun. I like the dynamic, and it's definitely more of a unique map, and I like that. So yeah, cool map.
Alright, thank you very much. Who wants to go next?
Maybe I can.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
What's your name in game? Oh, it's
Boxman?
That's okay. That's CT.
Okay, so I want to start with the things I really like. Well, I actually really like this window and the mid in general. I mean, it's very fun to play, actually. And also like the thing that you can just drop on B side straight from mid. It's also very fun. Also, I need to mention that you have like this type of box or something like this, which like just cuts a hallway in half. I don't really like it. It's pretty useless. So I think that's pretty much it. Actually, I really liked how the map played.
Okay.
It was really fun to play.
I might replace that little sliver right there top mid with like just other types of cover.
Okay, who's
Okay,
next?
thank you. Boxman, who wants to go next?
Can I go next?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, the map was fun.
Just say your name, please.
Hexic, T-side initially.
I gotcha, yeah.
So, map was pretty fun. You know, this bit is like a straight corridor, but it works surprisingly well. Which, you know, was the thing that kind of surprised me as the map went on. I like how this works generally, but I think, you know, they were probably right in saying that maybe this wall could go over a bit. I didn't know this was like self-boostable. I would have abused the hell out of that if I did. I don't think it should be, but you know, it's one of those things where I haven't really played against it because I didn't see anyone do it personally. This is interesting. It creates another headshot angle, obviously, but I don't think it's like a net negative. It allows for the CTs to have multiple sort of elevations when they try and peek this mid. I mean, it does have sort of the same problem that, like, say, a map like Anubis mid has, where it's just going to get smoked every round. Which, you know, it's not huge for gameplay diversity, but it's not, like, the biggest problem in the world. This was interesting, maybe a tad bit overcomplicated. I feel like if you're going to keep it like this, there should be, like, a window, so you throw nades out, maybe flash while you're trying to retake the bomb site. I think that would assist the CTs in retaking. There was I did prefer the B bomb site generally, just because I don't know, I think there was sort of a higher diversity of strategy, but I think both bomb sites had their strengths and weaknesses. But with the B bomb site, yeah, there's lots of headshot angles. Sort of like if you're trying to go on this box, you're probably going to see someone as they're peeking over. Even if you're below this box, if somebody jumps up, you can see it. And there's kind of a no man's land area where, I mean, half of the deaths I think most people faced were sort of like from behind them where they weren't looking, because you can just get, there's a lot of areas where it's just like 50-50 angles, and well, I can't find an example. Well, there's a lot of positions where you're sort of like not in a corner. You can. You're
exposed to something.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, yeah, maybe move that box towards the wall so you can get that weird micro angle. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of conflicted because, like, obviously there's some problems, but I feel like I enjoyed the map so much that, you know, I would suggest sweeping changes, but I feel like that they would probably take away from the sort of fun aspects that this map already has going for it. So I'd just say keep it up. Looks
yeah,
promising.
There's some things where there are some sweeping changes that can be made that it fundamentally kind of changes, obviously, the way the map feels. I think on B, although there is a lot of like dead open space, but if you look at a place like Mirage on A site, there's also a lot of like open space. So although you're not going to be standing anywhere, it's just space for you to just play around.
Yeah, I don't think anyone ever used this either. I don't know whether that's. I mean, it's sort of like depth.
I mean, the same thing with on A. There's the like the self boost, but every time I've shown this map to people, this is the first thing like, oh, what the hell? Like, this is crazy. But you realize, okay, if you get up there, you're just gonna get shot, right?
Yeah, you're exposed to.
It's kind of like a one and done.
You're exposed to like
deal.
5 angles if you get on top of that. I think that's why no one ever did it. Like I wasn't ever gonna go up there because I was so worried about all the other angles that there are.
I feel like.
But in a 1v1, maybe.
Yeah, in a 1v1, I think this would rock.
I feel like personally, you just have to weigh up like how niche it is compared to. And just see whether it's really worth keeping it after you've playtested the map a couple times. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. I think it was fun, but personally, I can't think of direct ways to change certain areas that are maybe problematic.
Alright.
Very cool map, yes.
Alright, thank you. Who wants to go next?
I can. Okay. Akande on site. Akande.
No.
Okay.
Jay Green, you wanna go?
I don't think I have any big sweeping changes other than a wall on A side. I'll tell him later.
You said Akande on where?
Jay Green is showing right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm on CT. The only thing, I don't have any big changes. I like how the map played because A side is kind of peeking into a lot of angles and B side is really dynamic. So it makes the map feel really different on which side you're on or which site. But when you're coming out of this, I'll call it like village area, you peek into this angle and then you come out towards the window and you're exposed to about 5 angles. So I just think changing, if you move this wall probably about that much, or play around with how much you move it out, then that would alleviate some of the problem, because then you don't have so much open sight you're looking at while you're looking at cubby and this other cubby in the window and under.
Okay. Makes sense.
The sliver we didn't end up using, which I think is fine, but this room also didn't. I don't know where you are. Are you spectating me?
Yeah.
This room didn't get that much use. Like the guy said, it's really complicated, and I think the window is a really good idea. I noticed you have a cutout back here. If you made it so this is kind of a connector into the room, it might get more use. People might start going through this room more if you want to make it so it's a bigger deal on the map.
Yeah, it seemed like people.
Because otherwise, you go
drop down from mid.
You go for the really crazy dynamic off angles fight outside, or the other things that would happen is people would be tucked up way under this underpass thing, which I thought these were cool fights when they happened. But other than that, that's about it. I think it was really fun map.
Alrighty.
Alright, thank you. Budget, maybe?
I can.
I don't understand map like this, so I can. Sorry.
Okay.
Jay? I wanna, please. I just.
Okay, I assume Jay is not here. Right, I'll go myself then. So T1 Muir on T side. So.
I'm spectating.
Yeah, and Vendy will go after me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jay, then you after me. Anyway, okay. Basically, very fun map. Really enjoyed it. And I'm not sure where to start. Okay, let's start with Okay, so it was super fun and super unique, that's for sure. I had a lot of fun on it. One concern I have on both of the sides is that they're really fun, but I did a lot of times feel like I really like just don't know where to look at any point in time. Like there's so many angles I can get shot from at once, and that is okay. But what I would like is to have a little bit more of substantial cover. For example, these pillars, I wouldn't really consider them cover. Like here, maybe you can use them to plant, but it's like pretty much nothing basically. Maybe instead of these 4 pillars, I would like to have one single wall or something like that. Something a little bit more chunkier, something that actually like blocks sightlines, because like here you have so many sightlines. For example, this one between, so it goes like around 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. This is like just some crazy stuff right here. So I would like some like, it's not even cluttered. I don't think it was clutter, but I would like it to just be more substantial, so I feel like I can actually play around it instead of like doing a suicide plant and then running away and playing around it. And B-side was much better in that case, because B-side it felt interesting how, despite it being like so open, I actually felt like I felt I had to like fight for the information I want to get with how these crates are set up. But I would still really appreciate, I think something that can work is like just plop a fucking huge container here or something. Just why? What's my logic behind it? This fight I think is very fun, very unique. The standoff that this city and the terrorist speaking here is super fun, and a lot of times I felt that it was kind of ruined by people playing here, which I feel like should be a little bit of a more separate area. So I was thinking that maybe you can have like a container here or something to make this area more like a little bit more of it like its own area. So you do still have to cross the sightlines, but you have like here a little bit more place to actually play around in this area instead of always worrying what's gonna happen there.
I mean, I could bring that wall down in some way between like right there.
Yeah, maybe something like this even. Yeah, just I think in general the B-side was super fun. Like all of the fights, especially around here, surprisingly, because it doesn't look like a lot. It just looks like a fucking hallway with a couple of pillars. But I think 100% of fights that I had here were super enjoyable, surprisingly. So yeah, I just think it's a bit like this area can also like have its own fights instead of like focusing on here. B-side in general looks fucking amazing. I'm not sure, like it has just this feeling. I'm not sure how to explain it. I just fucking need to like make a fucking video on it. But just there's this feeling you have where it's like an area feels like an actual area. Where it's not like I'm like fully like immersed in the area, even though it's a white box. But like I'm immersed here. I'm in the zone when I'm playing here. One thing I must say is that I really like this whole room, and I think it was underutilized. Why was it underutilized? Because the drop is so much easier. And I think the drop should stay. The drop was also very fun, but maybe you can make the drop less appealing because it is important. But maybe you can like add make it higher, so you need like to crouch jump over it, and that way you have less of plays like this, stuff like that. More of a just you jump one and done. So more of an actual drop down and less of an angle you are actively trying to play.
Okay.
You can try some stuff here. I don't know. I just felt that I like how this plays, but at the same time I don't like how this takes away attention from this area, which I think was very cool for what it is.
It was interesting. The point of it is that you can get down onto the site a lot. You know, more normally. Well, that is meant to be more of like a suicide jump.
Yeah.
But it is interesting that people didn't really get punished too much for that suicide jump. So.
Yeah. One more thing. This whatever this is just amazing. Like it's just such a I don't know. I just really like this box. Okay. Other than that, you have a lot of long angles, but I think it's one of those times that they actually like played well. When you have like this, like like if it was my own map, I would consider this kind of sightline a no-go, but here I think it actually worked very well. All of the sightlines. Mid was super fun. We had this one round, if you saw, that there was the boxman shooting Negev straight into the wall, and people were like playing around, going left, right. That was like fucking trench warfare stuff. That was super cool, and not something you experience a lot on the maps. And this whole area this first of all, I'm not sure we reference from where you took for this map, but I personally live in Middle East, and this looks exactly like a flea market, like in the old city. So if you were aiming for something like favelas or fucking old Middle Eastern town, then this is like, this is it. But maybe, I don't know.
Well, no. I at this point, I built it without a real concept in mind. But yeah, I think I was gonna start moving towards building like some sort of what was it, like market, not market,
Yeah,
but commercial sort of area.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, like, I live in Middle East. This looks one-to-one, like just from this minimal detailing, like a commercial, like small market area. So amazing in terms of like just having minimal detail and having this feel like. People were complaining that this area is kind of confusing. I think it's something you can get used to, but definitely, yeah, I think on the first place, this is so confusing. One thing I would do, definitely, is this corner right here. Looking from here, you don't even think that there is a position here. Like, of course, you see on the radar, but it's not obvious. And there's both the lower tunnel and the window. And like, to check it, you need to expose your back to the whole of the site.
Okay,
so I must agree that either a wall here, a bigger piece of cover here, or maybe one thing you can also consider is cutting this corner short, like that goes from here to here, and that way you have a more natural peek into here instead of this. And yeah, I think it's it. I don't have any other strong opinions on anything, but yeah, super cool, super fun, really enjoyed it, and like that's probably one of the first time I had the actual feedback I thought of on a map in a while from the playtest I joined, because usually I'm just go like, oh, cool map, and I don't really have much to say, but this one map really got me thinking, so yeah, very cool. That's it from me.
Alright.
Right, I am Jay on CT side, banana bottom Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, map was different. It was, yeah, different. It was interesting, to be fair. I didn't really play mid that much because it's just all long angles. But I like the routes to the sites and B, and it's very easy to rotate to B, I think. But that's a good thing that you got variation in that. In terms of specific things that I didn't like, there's not much other than, I don't know if someone's already mentioned this.
Yeah.
Apart from that, yeah, it's pretty decent. No other feedback.
Alrighty.
And we have Akandi left.
Yes. Akandi from here.
Alrighty, I'm spectating.
Okay. What's need to start? Yeah. Think about. Yes. Okay. For first, it's very maybe hard for playing for city because you every time just really don't expecting anything. It feel like very unpredictable or something else. Maybe it's okay because I am actually get used to maybe in end of half of city rounds maybe, but maybe it's need actually about this. Yeah. Okay. So I think maybe city area from here, it's feel like, I don't know. It's maybe not hard. It's very maybe openly because someone actually can holding like this, and you from city, like if you playing versus AVP or something else. It would be maybe hard, but yeah, maybe this area problematic. Just after some playing from here, it's maybe yes, because and actually I didn't understand for first time like you can go in from here because I'm looking like this. I have B letter and I'm just going here because I'm thinking, okay, I didn't think about I can go into here, maybe make maybe more more easier to understand. Yes.
I think it'll happen after right now it's just all obviously white.
Yeah,
but
I'm just
once you add more textures and stuff, I think it'll hopefully become more obvious where locations would be. But
yeah, it's like need make maybe more visual or making layout more obviously. Yeah. Like I need to think about. This area I think maybe is very openly too. It feels like you actually can fighting from here, and you don't need actually use covers from here because you just going more openly for terrorists. You actually can play from here, and just I don't know, don't have problem. You can go in from here. If you playing from here, you actually like just you're too easy to flank. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I think maybe it's wrong. Like you can plant bomb from here and holding like this, but actually we didn't use. But for future, I think no, people can use this
because it's very open in that sort of long sightlines.
Yeah, it's very long sightlines, and actually map have like this problem, but it's maybe not very big problem because actually map didn't have problem in micro sinks. Actually, we have very good deathmatch for me. Maybe only for terrorist parts, but for city it's okay. Yeah, maybe that's all. I think you need to make maybe map more structure, like maybe look, try more analyze map from official map pool or something else, because it's maybe like you didn't have on this map like some think about some elements of map, because it feel like you have entry on site like this. Actually, you didn't have like place for making a grenade, for holding like attacking from city or something else. And actually you have some problems on this map. If city want to rush in smoke, I'm every time solve this, because it's like, look, it's very clear. It's very clear shadow every time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess it's also just a problem with the lighting and source of them being able to push through the smoke, right? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know about how would be in CS2. Like I heard about smoke have not delete light, like
I assume it has shadows. I assume smoke has shadows.
Yeah, I think
but
you
that's
just need
your problem.
Don't try like vertically, try horizontally light or something. It would be fixed.
Change the way the lighting is. Yeah. Right now it's just nothing super permanent with the lighting and whatnot.
Maybe last thing. I think this meat is super cool. Like it's double meat, but it's very interesting. Yeah. And actually, I didn't like this window. It feel very long, very wrong. Like if you go and push, you just didn't expect it, and you can like it's.
No, I understand.
Yeah, and actually it's like kids pranked some people like water balls. It feel like. Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much it.
Jay said, I think.
Yeah.
Widget, Boxman. Boxman said.
Boxman,
Widget
yeah, Boxman, right.
don't have.
Am I going to change the map?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.